On today's repair video, we're going to look at this HIPA carburetor kit that goes for the FS38 Stihl. You can just get the carburetor or you can get the whole kit, depending on what you need. If you've got gaskets and stuff lying at home, you may just be better off doing the carburetor. Pretty easy job on these. I'm going to show you how to do it here next. Well, it's time to take this carb off of this Stihl FS38. So get a couple 8mm. Take this off. You have to take obviously the air filter cover and the air filter off. And the guy who had this before me thought that I guess it was a good idea to run it without an air filter. So I did check compression and everything, so it should be good. Your fuel lines, you may have to break them with a little screwdriver. Maybe this will work. We're going to get these off. I think we're going to use these. You can get these without the fuel lines. Generally, these fuel lines last really well on these Stihls. But either way, you just pull this. You have a throttle cable down on the bottom. This plate will actually come off with it. You'll pull the cable out from the back side there, and you'll just slide the old carb off, just like so. And then we're going to get the new carb. This is one of the easiest carburetors to put on, honestly. So we'll get the new carburetor on. Now it's time to put it on. This one actually had a little provision for this style throttle. I just took the E-clip out. I think this is going to work just fine. There are obviously many different variants and versions of these carburetors, so sometimes you have to do a little bit of work in order to get it. I didn't buy any gaskets or anything because I have them. The gasket on here looks like it's pretty good as well. So we're going to slide this back on. That goes into a little loop there. And then the fuel lines themselves are going to go like so. Your throttle cable. As well. And all that good stuff. So yeah, so got it all back together now. We'll push everything. Let's see, I'm just trying to look at the throttle cable to make sure it's doing what it needs to. Okay, it is, which is good. Once I get everything kind of shoved back in here, it should be even better. So I'm gonna put a new, all you gotta do now is put the new fuel or your air filter base plate on and your air filter on with the two 8mm nuts. One other thing you're going to check, put gas in it, prime it, make sure that it is priming, but that's how it all goes back together. And I'll show you this now. Gasket, and then you'll put the air filter backing plate on, followed by a couple of 8mm screws here, or nuts. And you just gotta be careful not to strip them whenever you put them on. Okay. Alright, so air filter goes in. and then the actual air filter cover goes in. So there we go. And then just fill it up, prime it, and we'll see how well it runs here next. And just as a quick aside, if you need to make any throttle adjustments, there's a nut right, or screw right there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but right there, it's like a T25, T27, and you screw it in. This one, the throttle wasn't coming up all the way, which is what I was looking at earlier, and then you can see now that the throttle is going up full. So that may be one other thing you might have to do when you have everything like this, but now we're at the point we can put it all and test it out. Okay, let's see what we got. I do have it priming. It is priming good, which is good. I'll choke it to start and give it a pull. Clutch to not be moving whenever you have the throttle off. That's good. I do have to replace the pull rope on this, but the carb portion of this is done, so that's awesome. That's how you replace one of these carbs. Very easy to do, and honestly, these things will last forever, even if you halfway take care of them. So there we go, guys. Just a real quick review on the FS38 carb kit from HIPA. This one was just the carburetor only. The carburetor kit would come with fuel lines, primer bulb, gaskets, and spark plug, usually. So, but either way, this thing's done. I ended up putting the pull rope in it, which is unrelated to what this video was, and it is ready to go now. Just have to do a couple of minor adjustments, which are pretty easy with this one with just a regular little screwdriver. You may have to take that little piece out like I showed you for the throttle in order to make it work, and you may have to adjust the throttle on the side just like I showed you as well earlier. Thank you all again very much for watching. Hopefully I found this video helpful and informative. I'll catch y'all on the next one.